So in this video, I'm going to be describing how you can turn negativity into positive. So before you say anything, I know this sounds a little hocus pocus on the surface level, but just give me a second and really allow this to enter your thoughts. So whether we're talking about perceived negative events in your life or just negative words, negative things you hear, negative things people say towards you, in any scenario, you can actually start to rethink how you think about these things and actually end up turning them into fuel to power you forward and use as your benefit. So obviously every situation is very unique to the individual, and there are certain extreme tragedy cases where this concept really can't apply, or at least not for several years down the road till the grieving process and all that has taken place. So a very small example of this could be someone says something negative to you about maybe the new business you're starting, or maybe about your physical shape. Maybe you're with a coworker and you're explaining, oh, I'm going to start going to the gym, or oh, I have been going to the gym for the first month now. Maybe they reply with just a negative remark, undermining your work, undermining your looks. So in the simplest form, take that comment and instead of becoming angry and resenting the person and holding it against them and just letting it all build up inside of you and then feeling worse about yourself, and yet worse even thinking those things are true about yourself. So in that situation, start to use that as fuel. The next time you're going to the gym and maybe you're not really feeling like going and you're thinking, okay, I might just skip today, remember that comment. Let it snap into your brain. Kind of feel the emotions around that. That might be just the little bit you need to push you to get up, put on your shoes, and go to the gym that day. Being able to store and harness these negative situations in your reserve fuel tank for when you're at your lowest is really where the true benefit could come in. For example, say you had gone through a perceived negative situation in life, maybe a breakup that really hurt at the time. If you're ever faced with that situation again, maybe you're about to go through another breakup or you're in the middle of one, you can now use your prior negative experience to your benefit, knowing that, okay, you've made it through this before, you're going to be all right. You've made it through this terrible thing, whatever it may be, and you're still alive today. You're still growing and progressing through life. So this is not going to take you down. So another important note to make on this is to really start to separate yourself from truly negative people. And of course, everyone from time to time has something negative to say. It's natural human thoughts. But the people that are truly negative thinkers, you'll notice that every conversation, they start feeding into this. Every conversation leads to a negative point about other people, about other things, everything. You really have to work to distance yourself from these people. And if they're close people that you're not able to distance yourself from, just avoid the conversations. So what I like to do is when I'm around someone I know they're negative, or even if I'm not aware of that, I'm just meeting them, and they start to go down a road of talking bad about other people, talking negatively about life and all the worries that are in the world, I just now refuse to get in those conversations. So I will not provide feedback to them. Oftentimes they're looking for you to give them reassurance to confirm what they're saying, and I just have zero input, or I'll quickly change the subject. So what's really cool about this whole concept of turning bad into good for yourself is over time as it builds, it really is like a snowball effect, and it builds and builds, and then you become basically unstoppable to yourself. Because at the end of the day, as you're in the middle of a bad situation or perceived bad situation, you know you can get through it. You've been through worse. You know it's just a time and a place you have to manage to get through. So let me know below if you've tried this before, maybe some other strategies that have helped for you, and some other topics you'd like covered in the future.